Watching my homies, DJ80 here, and today I'm going to be doing a review of the Fifine or Fifine wired microphone. Before I start, it is important that you know that all of the reviews that I do are completely impartial, so I don't work for any shop or I don't get any discounts from any manufacturers or anything like that. They're all reviews that I like to do just from a user point of view. So, however, today's review is slightly different in that I actually did a review for a wireless microphone for this company. And the guy who runs the business got in contact with me, said, I saw your review, I really like it. Would you mind doing a review for us on our wired microphone? I said, yep, of course, I'm happy to do it. However, if there are any negative points, I will flag them in my video. So as long as you're happy with that, I get to keep my integrity. But obviously I'm being honest to my viewers. And they said, actually, no, that's fine. If there are any negative points, it helps us to improve the product for the future. So I bought the microphone from Amazon, and shortly afterwards they refunded me the cost of the microphone. So I got the microphone for free. However, I will continue and I will do an impartial review. And let's crack on. So let's go and find out what we get in the box. So here's the little box then. We get a little thank you card with a link to their website, an instruction manual. Oh, and the microphone comes in a nice little bag. So if I can get that out. So there's the microphone. We get a little, is it the air cover to stop wind noise? And we get quite a nice long cable there. I'll give that a measure in a moment. That's what we get in the box. So the microphone lead that you get has a 1/4 inch jack at one end, and then a 3-pin connector at the other end. The manual says it's 19 foot long, and I've just measured it, which is around 6 meters long. We also get the windscreen as well that goes on the microphone to help reduce noise if you're in a windy environment. The microphone itself is nice and weighty. It's made of metal. It's a nice solid construction. Even the wire mesh is proper wire as well, so it's not flimsy. It's got a fair weight to it. It's pretty simple. You've got your 3-pin connector at the bottom, and then it just has a simple on and off switch. So that's on. Slide it down for off. So I'm going to plug it into one of my speakers now, and we'll have a listen and see what it sounds like indoors. I've plugged my microphone into my speaker, and the speaker I'm using is an Audi Maui 28G2. So it has its own separate volume input, so I've got it on its lowest at the moment. I forgot to mention also that the microphone has a built-in little Velcro strap, so you can strap all the wire together when you're packing it away. Right, so what we'll do is we'll put it on, my default position on quiet there is sort of 7 o'clock, so I'm going to put it on 12 o'clock. And one thing to note, I've had this with other microphones, even when the microphone is switched off, like this one is now. Sometimes when you tap it, you'll still get a slight noise, but you don't get that with this microphone, so it's nicely insulated. So let's switch it on, see what it sounds like. And testing 1 2 3, 1 2 3. I'm going to just move around. I'm actually going to stand in front of the speaker right now, so I'm right next to the speaker. This is me, this is speaker. And there's no feedback whatsoever at the moment. Okay, I'll try a little bit of singing. And Okay, let's turn it up a little bit. So I'm now going to turn it up to the 9 o'clock position. No, I'll make that the 3 o'clock position, which is about there. Okay, oh, got a nice sound now. Going to stand in front of my speaker, and still no feedback yet. That's me right in front there. And I will always. I need to stop doing that. And I'll come all the way over here. So I'm about this far away from my speaker. Yep, all still good. Nice sound. Actually, I'll walk all the way out with the lead. See how far my lead goes. And yep, it's still working. So let's just lastly try then full volume on my level. Okay, I'm at maximum volume now, and as you can hear there is some slight feedback. If I come to level with the speaker, there, over here, not too bad, and I'll try in front of the speaker. Oh, there we go. There's some feedback there. So this is my venue for the mic testing. It's a tennis and squash club, and the capacity is 80 comfortably, and absolutely no more than that really on public gigs. So that's the size of the hall. So what I'll do is I'll get a clip now of me using the mic, and someone will take it from that far window. So we're going for a live demo of the microphone, and as you can see, it's set to the 3 o'clock position, or 3/4, on my volume setting on my speaker. And this is DJ80 testing the wired microphone. As you can see, I can stand right in front of my speakers here and I don't get any feedback whatsoever. And my nice 6-meter lead as well means that I can come all the way out if need be. So this will be ideal for people who do karaoke and do announcements on a big stage. So this is the wired mic. I hope you can hear it nice and clear, and it's really impressive so far. So as you could see from that video clip there, the sound quality is really good for this microphone. So I'll come to the conclusion for it. I don't really have any negatives for it because it does what it's supposed to do. But if I'm being picky, perhaps they might want to consider this on-off switch. This is a slider. It does have resistance to it, but perhaps there is a reason why they didn't use just a normal switch that you can sort of click along. I must say that the slider adds to the look of the microphone. It makes it look more sleeker. And perhaps also they could add a little small LED just that comes on when it's on, so you know when the microphone is on and when it's off. But again, I'm just being really picky. I'm just trying to find things that are wrong with it rather than there being obvious flaws with this. So let's look at the positives then. It's a sleek, professional looking microphone. I think if you're using this for guests, for singing, for karaoke, speeches and stuff, your client is going to grab hold of this and know that it certainly feels and looks very professional. It's metal, and it's like that all the way around. It's nice and solid. It's well weighted. The cable is 6 meters long, which I believe must make it useful for just about all applications that you might need a wired microphone for. And also to do with the cable, they're well protected at the end. So you can see this has this rubber bit at the end, which just protects the wire from bending. And also on the jack, you've got this nice spring protector on the end, and it means that you can actually, if you need to, you can use the jack at a right angle, and the wire is still protected. What else? As you saw from the video, the sound quality, the sound clarity was really good, and I had the protective windscreen on the microphone when I was doing that as well. And then just lastly, I think for the price point, at less than £30 from Amazon for this wired mic, and the quality that you get, if we were looking at the quality per £1 that you were spending, I think for less than £30 you're looking at really excellent value for money. So if you're in the market for a wired mic, but you don't want to spend too much, because whatever it is you're using it for, maybe drunk guests or whatever it happens, it might get broken, but you still want something that looks professional and sounds good, then I think this microphone is the one for you. So that's my review of the Fifine wired microphone, which you can purchase from Amazon. And if it's been any good, if you want to say thanks or give it a like, also you can click on my latest track, which is Submergence, on YouTube. Thanks for watching.